Yeah, sure, please.
What is your message to the students of GU? What can we do to bring about the change that is
Thank you.
required?
I think that's a very important question. My suggestion is this. They'll say, Buddha aa gaya nasihat dene. So, I'll do my best to keep this as relevant as possible. I am 37. I turn 37 this November. So, I'm not that far apart from you. I'm certainly not in the same league as your parents. So I'm saying something, please take it with a pinch of salt and also take it with some degree of seriousness. Since you have shown the seriousness to come and suffer my lecture, I'm assuming I am entitled to tell you a few things. One, this is the best possible demographic window that Bharat has after several centuries where a lot of things are coming together. Youth demographic, the explosion of social media, which means that you have the power to disseminate your opinions. Alternate sources of information, which means that you're no more dependent on mainstream media. You have access to such fantastic literature produced by people who are presenting facts before you, which renders your textbooks useless. Plus, you're seeing a global movement of a similar churning going on in multiple places. It can't get better than this. My only hope is that try and use social media to spread awareness and for implementation of certain initiatives. If I were you, what I would do is this. Maybe have some kind of a student congress not in that sense, a student body, where you have a follow-up of resolutions of actions. Which is to say, you may have multiple bodies doing the same thing each time from scratch. That means each time you're reinventing the wheel without there being a continuity of thought. The message of the book is organization and collective effort. Find out ways in which you as students can collaborate with like-minded people across the board to put forth your point of view as clearly as possible through writing, through street plays and whatnot. But most importantly, one of the things that I have benefited from is that I have acquired skill sets which allow me to earn my independent livelihood and also be able to comment on these topics without being dependent on anyone. Now, therefore, as opposed to turning into activists, turn into subject matter experts. Subject ke visheshagya baniye, kisi bhi halat mein. And whether it's, let's say, people who are preparing for civil services or people who are aspiring to make a career in international relations and foreign affairs, have a very clear strategic sense of thought. The idea behind these initiatives is to give you some goals which you can work towards, and so that you can participate in it through your own skill sets. My invitation has not been to ask people to jump into law. That's not the point. Jump into a subject which you think you can be fantastic at, and through which you can serve the cause of the motherland. That would be my only broad message, nothing else. Because you have to realize this thing. You think that 2024 same dispensation continue hoga, 29 mein ye continue hoga. What is the point? The point is, these windows have to be used to actually deliver a lot of goods on the ground by creating fantastic literature. And can anybody guarantee here that the election results of 2024 will be on predictable lines? कौन guarantee दे सकता है? It's like asking a वकील, आप इस केस में हारोगे या जीतोगे? कोई ठीक से जवाब नहीं देगा. किसको पता? जज को पता है. We don't know. Similarly, don't be complacent based on the current scenario. कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है. अगर, let's say, people had lots of expectations from Bengal, look at how it turned out. Anything can happen at any time. Because you never know when the demographic clout will be pressed into service on the street to prevent you from participating in elections. इसकी गारंटी आप दे सकते हैं? नहीं दे सकते हैं. आप दिल्ली में लोगों को बचा नहीं पा रहे हैं, कहाँ से बचाएंगे बाकियों को? इतने सारे राइट्स तो दिल्ली में हो गए. 3 बार तो हो चुका है ना, for multiple reasons. That means a certain degree of normalization has already happened. अब आप इसके आदी हो चुके हैं. The testing of the state apparatus response mechanism to the riot has been done, and the response is, इससे कुछ नहीं होगा, हिम्मत नहीं है इसमें. That message has gone loud and clear. So no, therefore you have these random activities, lone wolf activities. So my point is, don't take the present state of affairs as, let's say, as an indication of the things to come. I would simply say the present is a blessing, make use of it and push the cause as much as possible through your individual and collective efforts. In which case, my only exhortation is, you may not have enough time to waste. Consider that. This is not a lone battle that any particular individual can fight. And no person should be doing it alone also. The magnitude of the problem is too big. We need multiple heads. We need more people. Assuming for a moment that before I walk into the car, somebody randomly chooses to come and hug me and in the process stabs me in the back. क्या कर लेंगे आप? क्या security दे पाएंगे आप मुझे? क्या कर लेंगे? Can you guarantee that from here to home I'll reach safely? You can't. State can't guarantee. Where will you guarantee? Right? I am not questioning, let's say, your preparation. I'm saying that is the nature of unpredictability. If that is the case, I would want more such voices. I would want more people to be on the field. असुरों से एक चीज सीखना जरूरी है. रक्तबीज राक्षस होना जरूरी है. एक मरा तो 10 को पैदा होना चाहिए. And even when it comes to standards of tapasya, for घोर तपस्या they say asura tapasya. Because अड़ गया तो अड़ गया, किसी भी हालत में. So therefore, there is a lot to be learned from everyone. And I have learnt a lot through the process of this book from the other side. Whatever lessons need to be drawn in terms of never ever compromising on civilizational, let's say, imperatives. That clarity is brilliant. No way. So I'm hoping that we produce more hawks, more hardliners, more people who are willing to say, I am not going to budge from this particular position no matter what. I am not looking for wheelers, dealers, fixers and collaborators. Thank you.